Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Simple and clean.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
All right, let's go.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. All right, what's the plan?
Goes for the throw.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Solid throw tech. Player 2 KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two pick it up a notch. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Player 2 can't let their drive gauge experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout.
Ah, what's gonna happen?
Big opportunity coming. Grabs and throws them away.
Amazing awareness there.
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? At least one of them is having a good time in that corner.
Okay, it's important to not let up.
That amazing never say die attitude got them the win.
I cannot believe they pulled that off. That was crazy.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
The low doesn't connect. Shoots off a fireball up close. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Throws him. What's next?
That was crazy.
Drive rush. Gets in their face. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Got their eye on the air.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done. Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Goes for the drive rush there. Knockdown. Life goes for the super arc. Ooh. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
You got that right. Oh, next round starting. Will gain control of the match in the early going.
Wait a minute.
Gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. Player 1 is working with springs forward with the drive rush. They trade. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jumps. Quick dashing. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? The fighters return to the middle of the stage.
Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
Throws them.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Oh, critical art now. Oh. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Sit down and shut up!
Flatline zone.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Yeah! Can't beat me!
Fight. Round. Fight.
Open, sets up with the jump in.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
And nothing stops this train.
Wait a minute.
Damn, overhead. All in with a rush. Player 2 needs to wait this out. Ooh, what a smart throw.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Great Desert
Who took the bait at this range? Here comes the corner pressure.
Oh man, this is
Turning it right up. Flatline zone.
takes the round. Wow!
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Still slugging it out here. Player 1 has been really leaning on that drive gauge. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation.
KO! Nicely played around there.
Oh man, they were all over him. Yo, what was your take on that?
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
All right, curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight.
All right, what's the mix-up?
Changes things up with an overhead. They're backed up into the corner.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
Gotcha!
Closes it out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
A decisive. How was it all looking from where you're sitting?
Nicely done. Always good to see practice paying off.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
All right, let's go.
Still slugging it out here. That was a solid anti-air.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Okay, they trade hits. Goes for a drive run. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Knockdown. Fires off a whirlwind. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Dashes forward. KO.
Nicely played around there.
Player 1 took that convincingly. But what's next?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Breaks the block with a throw. A super art?
Wait a minute.
Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Starts a flip with a Radiant Cyclone.
Ah, what's gonna happen?
A quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player drive rush to keep it going. The Radiant Cyclone hits the mark. Life lead is experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be tough. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Drive getting it all on the drive rush. Links it. Burns out.
No! I think they missed their chance to swing the momentum.
What are they gonna do? Whoa, what a finish!
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go!
Drop some hard.
Okay, okay, what's the follow-up?
Player 2 can build off this lead.
All right, what's the mix-up?
Drive run. Links it. Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Yo, what?
Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryu putting that MD and whooping ass to work. Getting it all on the drive rush. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Closes it out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Wow, that was, man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw? Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Down to the wire. Ooh. Can they use the corner amount of comeback?
All right, what's the plan?
Stop the attack by using a drive parry. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. From up above, the corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Okay, creating some space here. Springs forward with the drive rush. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are KO!
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Bags the round. What do you make of this?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. What's the next move? Drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player one, KO!
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Immediate jump in. Final round.
Whoa.
Gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. Springs forward with a drive rush. Shakes things up with a fire. Drive rush. Oh man, this is a scary rip. Oh my god, they just choked it up.
Can't dwell on the past. Let's get ready to win the next fight.
They're sitting on a full super art gauge now. Oh my god, what a throw tech. Good decision with that throw.
Oh, okay. That one hurt. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
They're using a fireball to force a reaction.
What? You can't be serious.
The next touch may decide this round. Oh, it's enough.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player one was definitely sweaty during.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go.
Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Uncomfortable space here. Can they put each other on the edge?
All right, what's the plan?
Player one with the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Player one is just about out of drive after that. Well-timed corner switch. Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there.
That was crazy.
This is a huge chance to make a feel it.
Oh, this comeback is not gonna be easy to pull off. Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
The damage is
Okay.
nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? That drive impact doesn't get through.
I can't believe they blocked that.
In there!
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Player two took that convincingly. But what's next?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Springs forward with the drive rush. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Fires off a whirlwind. Gets them with the anti-air.
Whoa.
Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Avoids getting stuck in the corner. Charges forward. OD whirlwind to up the ante. Goes for the rush. All the throw connects.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Are we gonna see a comeback here? Sees the overhead coming.
That was ridiculous.
Flatlines on.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
I'm sure both fighters are gonna give this one everything they've got.
Charges forward. Knew the throw was coming. Drive rush to keep it going. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Connects with the throw.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Drive parry and eats it. Still can't find a way out of this corner. Something's gotta give.
All right, what's the mix-up?
They're in the corner. Oh, putting a cherry on top.
Okay.
What a finish.
Takes the round. Wow.
Wins.
Oh, hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. That's a counter.
There we go.
Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Player 2 has the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Brings out the super art. How is this going to work out for them?
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Grabs them. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Life lead opens up. That's some bit.
Okay.
That parry may be just the catalyst they need. I can't keep track of these.
KO! And they close it out. Good stuff.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
You got that one. Oh, next round started. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Drive gauge gap.
Burnout activates. Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Super Rashid kick to make their extremities tingle. Smart play with the throw.
Amazing awareness there. It's not looking good, but they've got plenty of resources to turn this around.
KO.
Nicely played around there.
Rashid.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some...
We're in for something special right here, right now.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Blocks the jump in. Goes for the throw.
Oh, nice.
Player 1 with the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged. Hold your breath.
That was crazy.
Player 1 chases them down. Gets them.
Great round. Nicely done.
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity. But how will that affect the next round?
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Hits them with a stopping block. They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Opts to continue the attack with the drive. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack. Oh, this is getting crazy! KO! Great round. Nicely done.
Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
They...
Now, find a new rival.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Yeah, you can feel the call before the storm as the round begins.
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? Smart stuff there.
Backs them into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player 2 can't let their drive gauge them out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
Things are looking pretty bleak right now.
Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Heading into the ankle.
KO! Nice way to close out that round.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up again. Ghoul gain control of the match in the early going.
All right, curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
starts the push with Arabian Cyclone. It's a good spot to use the super.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Player one will look to apply, bends the meter, hoping for a good return.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Can they create an opportunity for... Yo! Critical art now?
Yo, what?
Flatline zone.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round!
Win.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Player two pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. All right, what's the plan?
Throws him down.
Smart stuff there.
Gets the jump in. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
You could tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
That didn't go well at all. Let's see if they can change it up.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
Good stuff.
Blaze springs forward with the drive rush. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive 10 shot. All in with a rush. In there.
Nicely played around there.
Okay, that was a solid win. Give me your takeaway on what we just saw.
Nicely done. Always good to see practice paying off.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yeah, super excited to see the kinds of adjustments both players will make.
Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Player one is just about out of drive after this. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Very solid corner gauge. This is a huge chance to make it feel it.
This comeback is not going to be easy to pull off.
Wraps it up with a decisive combo.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Player one holding on to that corner advantage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
Goes with the safe stuff with that experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Both fighters have a full super. Uses the gauge for a super arm.
Amazing awareness there.
Oh, let's go. Player two is in a very good spot now. Hope got him up against the wall, and the stun is there.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Life lead is there, but decides to go fancy on that jump in and takes care of it with a perfect in there.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.